Yeah, it's been great. Anytime you get a chance to reconnect one of your former teammates, whether it's in the league or in college, it's great. I'm excited where we're going as a team and the culture we're setting, and I think he's perfect for that role. And just getting these last couple of weeks to get back on the same page and get our timing right with all the guys, and it's been special to be a part of that, but also kind of get the other guys rolling and continue to grow as a unit.
Aaron talked about sitting down with you and telling you some things he wants to see you improve. What was that conversation like? What did you take from it?
Yeah, I thought it was a great conversation. It was back in the winter when he first got here. Just about taking this position and rolling with it, being more consistent, being that player who can kind of bring guys along with you. And going into year 4, I think that's something I've been really focusing on. Just being the most consistent kind of player I can be and doing whatever they need me to do, whether that's in the run game, in the pass game, whatever it is. Just continue to grow, get bigger, stronger, faster, and every year you play, you get more experience and kind of use that experience to grow and get better. So mainly just take this, run with it, and just be one of the guys that can bring these guys along.
You feel like there's an opportunity, with Conklin on, your first few years, he was kind of the number one guy. Do you feel like there's more of an opportunity this year for you?
Yeah, I think mainly this year I'm just focusing on myself and where we need to go as a team. Personally, just continue to grow and continue to get better, and I've always played by the motto of just whatever they need me to do, I'm going to do. Whatever they want, whatever they need me to do, I'm going to do it, and I think that the biggest thing for this season is get these young guys rolling. I think our room is awesome. I think we're going in the right direction. I think this offseason has been mostly about building this culture and the standard that we need to play with, and I'm super excited about that and continue to get that rolling in the training camp.
What were your thoughts when they drafted the tight end in the second round?
Not much. Didn't pay too much attention to it. Mason's great. He's a great kid. Super talented. Just to kind of get his feet wet, get him rolling, and big addition to the room of the more you can do as a room and keep defenses on their toes. So just trying to bring him along, show him the ropes. I know he's got a lot of experience with his dad, telling him what it's like. But just again, the standard that we're trying to set, I'm gonna really take that personal to bring these guys along with me and show Coach Glenn that I can be a guy to rally behind and get these guys going.
Does that light a fire on you, or you self-motivated?
I think I'm self-motivated. Whether it's him in the second round, whether it's someone they want to bring in, everybody's trying to take someone's job. So I think at the end of the day, you should worry about yourself, control the controllables, show up to work every day, try and get better yourself, and inevitably that make the team better. And just worry about that and continue to grow every day.
What's it about Justin that gives you reason to have faith in him? He's the right guy.
Yeah, I mean, ever since he walked on campus with us at Ohio State, coming from Georgia, you sense the seriousness about him, the competitiveness. He's super athletic, but I think the biggest thing about him is his mental toughness. Is that nothing's going to rattle him. He's good for this team in this area, and he wants the pressure. He's built for it. He's built for it, and just the attitude that he brings and the professionalism that he has. He's shown it ever since we were in college, and he'll continue to do that, and we'll rally behind him.
It's been a few years since then. Do you see anything that is like a significant difference in him and his abilities?
Yeah, I mean, he's just continued to grow like you'd expect for him to do. He takes it very seriously. He never relies on that talent that he has, even though it's there. So you can tell that he's just thinking quicker. He's playing quarterback and protecting himself and getting guys in the right spot. So I'm excited about where he's at and continuing to get this group rolling in the same direction.
What's it like having this Ohio State crew you got here with Josh and Jared and Justin and you all?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. We had some really good teams back then, and we won a lot of games and had a really good culture set there. So getting these guys back and it brings back good memories. But at the end of the day, it just shows about the people that Ohio State brings out and that they're still sticking around and making it in this league. And the more guys you get like that to be in a locker room, I think it'll be good for the team overall.
When you look at what Detroit did with tight end Hopkinson and Laporta, does kind of excite you to think about what the role could be in Tanner's offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got a very creative mind on a lot of different guys can do different things, and I think this time is all about building trust, that he can trust you to do that and be in the right place. Everything was thrown at us really fast, and I think that's a good thing to kind of just go through it, make mistakes together, talk it over, and this offense is super exciting for us, whether it's tight ends, receivers, running backs. I think everybody can do everything. I think we got a lot of talented guys in our offensive locker room, and I think that he's going to do his best to get us in the best situations, and we just got to execute it.
You mentioned the standard that you're trying to set in the culture. How would you describe the way that looks under Aaron Glenn?
Yeah, I think first of all, just having seeing the highlights that came out of him when we signed him, just of how he played the game, the respect for the game that he has, and I think that's what he's trying to get us to do is just respect the game every day. It's meant to be played a certain way. If you can't do that, then you won't be able to play here. I think that's the biggest thing is just respecting this game, respecting the hustle, the teamwork, not blaming anybody, being more positive. And I think that, these last couple of weeks of going against the defense and getting that competition, I think it's been great learning opportunities and also showing some growth. And continue to build on that. Training camp will be great. And just continue to build that culture and set the tone.
You're going to see your own quarterback right away in week 1. What will it be like facing Aaron and knowing his personality and his type of competitiveness?
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Do you think he'll really want to, show up the Jets?
Yeah, I mean, anybody that knows him knows that that's going to be in the back of his mind is doing that. But he's a Hall of Famer. He's going to be ready to play. We've been around him for 2 years, and we know how he thinks and how he's going to approach the game. So they'll be ready. They'll be excited to go against him, excited to see him, talk to him after. But haven't thought too much about that. Just going through these OTAs.
We'll see. Depends what you're asking.
Fill it up.
What is Aaron Glenn's style of defense like?
I think you just take a look at the Lions last year. It's a defense that lets you be aggressive and go make plays. Look at how many people got hurt last year for the Lions, and they continue to shut teams down throughout the whole season. And it's a fun defense if you do your job. You don't got to do too much. Doing too much kind of leads you in the wrong place. But if you do your job, you kind of get to explode. And that's how I feel about it at this very moment.
How do you feel you fit into this defense personally?
I'm excited. I get to be a defensive end, not an outside linebacker. I mean, in the most simplest way. Hand in the dirt, get off, attack, and, be the bully. Not worry as much about some linebacker type schemes that come in with different defenses. And that's just kind of how I feel about that.
What are your overall thoughts just about the D-line room in general that you're joining?
Fun group of guys, and you can tell each week more personalities are starting to come out, and you can tell that it'll help on and off the field. And then you got guys that are beasts in the league, from Q Williams to Jeremey to Will. So to see those guys and what they bring, and then we all can kind of just bounce ideas off of each other, it's just seeming like more fun every day. And camp will be a fun time in that room. Even Coach Washington, the D-line coach, his goal is to make sure we're great, and I feel like that's kind of where we're headed.
What have these last couple of years been like for you? You obviously had 5.5 sacks or whatever in 2022, and planning to get back to that. How would you describe these last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a person, I learned it in college. I'm always very transparent with myself and very real. I mean, we could go through it right now. First game I played in rookie year, I broke my leg. Second year off a broke leg, had 5.5 sacks, ups and downs, played like a rookie. Next year I came out, I expected to play a lot, didn't. And I always take blame for myself. Week 3, by not playing a lot, I kind of checked out. I was like, it's not what I got told was going to happen, and that's just how the league goes. Year 4, new team, new stuff in Tennessee. Had a good camp. I wasn't pass rushing my best. They had some dudes they drafted, released me. Went to the Texans. They liked me. It was a deep room, got there, and then finished up with the Rams as a P-Squad dude. That's how it is. And then got the call from the Jets in the second day of free agency. And I told AG that. I was like, I'm excited. That means y'all wanted me here to get that call that early. And I feel like they know I still got a lot left in the tank, a lot left in this career.
What attracted you to the Jets when you were leaving this team?
Oh, man, I'd say a lot of things. The first thing I'd say was Coach AG and what he's bringing. And then going to it, Coach Wilkes and Coach E. I mean, those guys have it's the opportunity to be here and what they want this defense to be. I want to be part of it, so that's what brought me here.
What do you think about the culture that Coach Glenn is trying to build here?
Man, I think it's awesome. I mean, he always talks about being physical and being violent on the D-line, and he always says it starts up front. It starts up with the D-line and O-line, so I'm really happy. I can't wait for things to get rolling.
How do you feel like your game translates to what the Jets want to do defensively?
Oh, man, it's awesome. I haven't played in this kind of defense since high school. So, it's something that I've always wanted to be part of, to get off and to attack, and that's be physical. So that's our defense. So.
How would you describe your style of play?
Man, I'm quick. I want to get off, and I want to be violent. Every play, and I want to go every play. So I mean, nasty, tenacious, whatever you want in that category. But that's my kind of game. That's my style.
When you say that defense is similar to what you played at in high school in Utah, what do you mean by that?
It's just get off oriented. Just get off the rock, watching. That's our get off attack and be physical. That's that defense that I played in and I really loved playing in, and that's what our defense is. We're trying to find that identity and yeah.
When you play that style of defense, how do you avoid getting too aggressive and running past the play?
It's just certain keys that, Coach, our D-line, Coach E, Eric, he does a great job working with us every, when we have the opportunity when we're outside on the grass. I don't want to detail too much to give, people, it's just knowing that we're getting off the rock and, once that ball moves, we're getting off. So, in that way, we'll play blocks and into what it is, but we're getting off the ball and we're going to be physical. So that's what we're going to be up front on the D-line.
What's it like playing next to Quinn Williams when you are in there with him?
Man, it's awesome. Quinn is a beast, and it's a dream come true to be able to play with a guy like that. And I just can't wait to be able to have to line up to him on game day and make plays with him and just get this defense going. So I think Quinn's a stand-up guy, and I'm really excited to work with him this season.